Hi, welcome to my channel. I am the author of Returning to Yourself, link below this video. My channel is about self-improvement and how to better your lifestyle. Today we're going to talk about how you can deal with depression and the benefits of this. If you're new here, I am so glad you stopped by. So depression is one of the most misunderstood issues the humans can go through. A lot of times people don't know how to help another person in their family or friends with depression. Sometimes we ourselves don't know what that is like. If you feel tired, maybe you just think you're just tired. It could be because you might be depressed, because sometimes we see that we are not being productive, and we just feel fatigued more often than we should, even though we eat. Sometimes we seem to sleep more than we should. Sometimes we don't want to interact with anybody. We don't even want to think about anything that has to be with creativity or getting ahead in life, or the future seems scary. A lot of times some part of your physical health starts deteriorating, and you just think it's part of aging, or maybe you're allergic to some food, or maybe you just overworked. But it's a little bit tricky to overlook those signs of depression. And if you are feeling some of these or most of these symptoms, this video might help you greatly. Before we dive into how to overcome depression, it's very important to understand exactly depression is more than just feeling sad. It's a persistent feeling of emptiness, hopelessness, or lack of interest in life. It can affect your energy, your sleep, your motivation, your relationships, and even your physical health. Some common symptoms include fatigue or lack of energy, difficulty concentrating, changes in sleep or appetite, feeling worthless or guilty, withdrawal from social interactions, loss of interest in hobbies or passions. It's important to know that depression is not a weakness, and you are not alone. Recognizing the signs is the first step to healing. Here's a practical, research-backed strategies to help manage depression. Talk to someone, whether it's a partner, a friend, a therapist, a support group. Expressing what you're feeling helps lighten the emotional load. You do not have to carry it alone. Daily structure. Creating a simple daily routine can add a sense of stability and control. Even like small actions like making your bed, going for a short walk, or eating at regular times can bring consistency into your day. Exercise and movement, big one. That's the one that has helped me tremendously when I feel down, low energy, because I have had issues with depression. It has tremendously helped me in so many ways. because exercise is a physical activity that releases endorphins into your body. It's those feel-good hormones. You don't need an intense workout. 20 minutes of walking, stretching, or maybe dancing can make a difference. Limit isolation. Yes, I am guilty of that one. Depression often makes you want to be alone, but isolation can worsen the condition. Lesson learned. Try to stay connected, even if it's one interaction a day. Eat and eat well. What you put in your body affects how you feel. Nutritious meals and consistent sleep routines are vital to mental well-being. Mindfulness and meditation, that's another one that rescued me from the black tunnel that I was in for years. Practicing being present through breathing exercises, guided meditation, or gratitude journaling can help calm the chaos in your mind. Seek professional help if depression is affecting your ability to function. Don't hesitate to see a mental health professional. Therapy and sometimes medication can be a life-changing tool, not signs of defeat. I myself was embarrassed to admit to my family that I was wrong about not seeking help and not taking medication when I needed it. Again, mental illness is not you being a lazy person. It's not you making excuses to not work or to not interact, to not do anything. It is, according to a lot of doctors, a chemical imbalance in the brain due to a lot of stress. It could happen because of traumas, but it's definitely one of the key factors to help you get through your depression. Sometimes you don't need medication. Sometimes you just need the help from a therapist to get you to where you need to be emotionally, mentally, physically. There is some hidden benefits of facing depression. As difficult as it can be, depression can teach you life lessons that are powerful and that can teach you the amazing human being that you are. When you begin to work through it, you become self-aware, because depression forces us to confront your thoughts, beliefs, and emotional patterns. This can lead to deep inner awareness and emotional intelligence. I am not saying with this that you have to be depressed or gone through depression to be self-aware, to become more wiser, to attain emotional intelligence. Yes, you can obtain that in different ways, but this is one of the things, the good benefits the depression brings into your life. At least I had to learn to be grateful for the good lessons that all of that brought me. Another benefit, it teaches you empathy and compassion, because you understand emotional pain and become a source of support for others. You also gain resilience, because it makes you stronger. You have faced one of the hardest emotional challenges and survived. That strength stays within you. You also learn to redefine priorities. Depression can be a wake-up call that your current life path, relationships aren't serving you. It gives you the chance to reset and rebuild in alignment with your true values. I had to reset my whole life, literally. I left a very comfortable, high-paid professional job that I was in for 14 years. But yet I was not feeling fulfilled. It took me 5 years to be able to be brave enough to switch my life around, because I no longer felt like I wanted to do that profession, which was massage therapy at the Four Seasons Resort in Scottsdale, Arizona. It was a wonderful profession for the first, I want to say, 12 years, but for the last 4 years I was questioning it if I wanted to continue with it, because I had other things that I wanted to do, like inspire people in different ways, like writing a book so people can find themselves and better their lives. Have more time for my family and me and my friends. Another benefit you get from overcoming depression is creativity and purpose. Many people have discovered their creative side or sense of purpose through healing their depression. Music, art, writing. Like me, I never thought I was gonna be able to write a book to inspire others to become the best version of themselves. Even helping others can become a very helpful outlet. Like me doing this is helping me heal, continuing my process of healing. This fulfills me. This is happiness, and it's most efficient way. Sounds silly, I know, but that's what comes up to my mind, because it's my second language and that's what I can do with it. If you are struggling with depression, know this: you are not broken and you are not alone. Healing isn't linear, and some days it will be harder than others. But with time, support, and the right tools, it's possible not only to feel better, but to grow into a wiser, more compassionate version of yourself. Please share a comment in this video about how you have overcome this kind of obstacle in your life, so other people can see different ways of how other people from different walks of lives have overcome their depression and the benefits they have gone through it all. If this video brought you some value, leave a like, subscribe, and share it if you would like. My channel is here for you to bring more support for your emotional being, for your mental health, for your physical health. even for your spirituality. My mission is that my channel brings you self-improvement and that helps you understand the better and true self that you are and can be. You are strong, you are worthy, and your story is way far from over. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next video.